It should. There we go. All right. Oh shoot. Hopefully that works. I'm trying out Twitch's new thing today. So I need to see what it looks like on mobile, because apparently they're gonna let me actually stream it to mobile users in a different way. Which for now it doesn't seem like it's doing. Huh. Yeah, it's not. Hmm. uh, it's supposed to be like a nice vertical uh thing, but it's not letting me. It's not. It's not giving me the option to. Do I have to like? Viewing options. Chat only. No. How the heck do I get the vertical one to work? What? Uh. That is weird. So it's supposed to let me stream vertically and horizontally. And oddly enough, it's not working. No. Why? Is it because my phone? Do I have to do this with my phone? No. Do I have to get rid of chat somehow? How do I get rid of chat? Oh no. I'm so sorry, chat. You guys have ads. And I didn't know. I see. So the vertical one isn't being sent. Do I have to redo it? Yale, hello. Welcome. That reminds me, I gotta get chat up on screen. Don't mind me, I'm just messing with the purple amp, because apparently I can stream vertically here now, but it won't let me. And I don't know why. Like, do I have to add a new one? Like, maybe like that? Leon, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I'm so sorry I'm distracted, but welcome in. Start. Why won't it just let me? I don't know. It just won't. It just won't let me. I can connect. I can connect it. I think. It says it's logging me in for like the 10th time. It'd be nice if it would Okay. I mean, I guess that's why it's a beta for a reason, right? Maybe it only works with Atom, but it doesn't seem to work for me. A little disappointing, but I guess I will have to let them know. Oh, is it because I have to do it? I had to put the canvas back to vertical and then like re-enable it. Uh, no, it just straight up won't take it. Uh, let's see. Let me see. So it says system requirements, right? Broadcast software, OBS, yep. Vertical plugins, Atom or stream elements, got it. Vertical canvas. No, your horizontal will use your regular settings. They're supported. Okay. Stream run, Streamlabs, meld. Okay, so oh, I had to go to the settings. Anyone else joining? No, it's just me. This is my solo stream day. This is where I stream Persona 5 Royale. To you guys, in Japanese. But I'm not speaking Japanese. I'm more so just using Persona 5 to learn Japanese. So that is okay if you are not into that. And it looks like I had to enable some settings. Let's see if I have it. I do. Okay, so we won't do the purple app vertical stream today. That is fine. I'll do it next time. I know what's wrong. I know what went wrong. I just had to enable a setting in OBS that's new and I didn't do it. And that's fine. I could always do it next time. Next time being probably Wednesday. So, for now, let's just continue. Oh yeah. I did want to have a poll. Don't mind me. I'm just doing a poll on the Red app. Ba-boom. Alright. We should be good to go. We should be good to go now. You think you're first? Oh, think again. You gotta redeem it. You have to redeem it, otherwise you're never first. Oh, Tally will be streaming later today, I think. Let's see. Did she cancel? No. So, Tally should be streaming later today if you guys wanted to see some Kingdom Hearts. That's in like 2 hours. Unless she starts early again. But it should be in about like 2 hours. Let's get this off my screen for now. I just need the translator. That's all I need. Ba-boom! Alright. Press any button. I know that it looks like it's in English, but trust me, the rest of it is not in English. Also, like, why doesn't the model pick me up? There we go. That was weird. Oh yeah! I forgot. Okay, so we had like a special day at school, and now we gotta do some investigating. Whatever the top right says. I know it wants us to go to 2D, but is that everything that it wants us to do? Expose Kamoshida's corporal punishment. Again, I don't know what corporal punishment is. That's such a weird way to say it in English, I think. It's like trying to learn my native language. Wait, what's your native language? What's your native language, Yel? But yeah, oh, Spanish! Same. Verdaderamente soy hispano. Pero nací en los Estados Unidos. Mucho gusto. But yeah, no, I actually grew up knowing Spanish. I had to learn English. I am American, so yeah. Yeah. Oh, he got that before I even said it. God dang. But yeah, top right. Kamoshida no Taibatsu no Bake. Taibatsu o Bake. Abake. I'm guessing abake is the... Okay, so abake is the last word top right. I'm guessing that means expose, to expose, because Kamoshida is his name, obviously. Taibatsu is corporal punishment, so yeah. Kamoshida's corporal punishment. Expose. Don't expose it. I can't read or write Spanish, but I can semi-listen. I'm in the same boat. I can speak and listen to Spanish. I can't read or write it. No lo puedo leer, no lo puedo escribir. Solamente puedo hablarlo y escucharlo. Y eso es todo. But that's okay. That is A-okay. But yeah, abake is a new word. Also, thank you for all the likes on TikTok. What's the second thing? Because I know it's 2D. 2D is the classroom. Slowly learning, but I'm getting there. What helped me was taking oddly enough, okay, so what helped my Spanish is actually making Spanish friends, like people that you only talk to in Spanish. That really helped me with speaking and listening to it. For the writing and reading part, I have no clue. You could try a variety of ways. You could do you could do it in classroom. You could just read for fun, you know. If you have any books that you like reading in English, you can read those in Spanish. That's what I do for Japanese. So whenever there's like a manga or something that like I really enjoy for some odd reason, I will go back and I'll read it in Japanese. Now, have I made it through an entire book? No, I don't think I've made it past like 3 chapters in a manga, but like it's progress, you know. Like whenever I have motivation, I'm just like, I might just let the motivation carry me, and that's and then like we'll get to it when we get to it, you know. At least that's how I do it. But yeah, the bottom one says 2D e mugae, which means to head to 2D. 2D is a classroom if you're not used to how Japanese do their classrooms. Itabare. Itabare. Oh, Kamoshida. I know that. Kamoshida no Taibatsu? This is Taibatsu, right? Like, if I go back to the screenshot, is that the same kanji? It is! That's Taibatsu. Kamoshida no Taibatsu no koto. Dasuzo? Dasuzo, I know means like he wants to like expose, like get it out there. I don't know what this first word means, but I'm going to assume it's part of that, and it probably means something similar to like expose or like to reveal something, you know. Mazu wa digumi. I know that gumi because they say it a lot in anime. I watch a lot of day-to-day anime. Not so much anymore, but like I want to get back into it. I know that last year I'd watched a ton of those. And D-gumi, B-gumi, A-gumi, they said they'd love to say gumi. So that's how I know that means classroom. Classroom D. まずは D 組のやつからだ。お前のクラスだ。Okay, so we're going to my class first. That's what we're doing. How do I get out of here though? Oh, there we go. I was like, where the heck am I going? 2D is the second floor? こっちは今は D 組に行くんだよ. Okay, so wrong way? I thought that we could go up from there, but that's okay. But yeah, no, the first number is the floor it's on, and then the letter is what classroom it is. So we're on the second floor, we're looking for B. There it is. So what are we looking for in this room? Saito ni kiite atta. Wait, this guy? Are we talking to this guy? What is it?
つか球技大会サボりさすが噂の転校生
I have to translate that, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, I have to translate this. I should probably do the entire thing, huh? Wait, he skipped the sports tournament, just like the transfer student we're all talking about. Scott. so I'm just gonna ignore Scott because I have no idea what that means. They're translating it to wait, but like I'm not entirely confident in Google Translate, not gonna lie. Kyugi Taikai is a sports tournament. Okay, so that's probably an important word that we should memorize. Kyugi Taikai. Sabori, I know means to skip. So he's asking if we're skipping the sports tournament, or somebody skipped the sports tournament, right? Sasuga is like as expected, right? Like this is what it meets his criteria, his expectations, right? So Sasuga uwasa no tenkousei. So uwasa is like rumors. So as expected of the rumored transfer student. So Google Translate was kind of close. They translated it as just like the transfer student we're all talking about. So same thing, just different wording.
城にいたやつだ。
城にいたやつだ。What? Shiro means white. Oh. Okay. So if it's this kanji, it doesn't mean white. It means castle. Got it. And if you're confused about kanji, don't think about it like, oh my god, there's so many kanji. Think about it as it's said in this situation compared to that situation. So like, for example, right? I could literally be like, I could literally reply to you a question that you have with yeah, or I could be like yeah, right? It's the same word, just different. It's just a different situation. So one is a response, and the other one's more like I don't care, whatever. So yeah. Same with Japanese, except that when it's a different situation, they write it a little bit differently, which in writing is very helpful. Not gonna lie. So it also, by the way, it's the same with Chinese, but with Chinese takes it a step further and also makes it sound different when you're speaking it too, which is interesting. But yeah, Shiro ni Itayats, the one who was in the castle.
Sakamoto made.
Sakamoto made. I think that's a name. Sakamoto made. It is a name. Sakamoto. Sakamoto made.
お前ら何の用だよ。
Oh, what do we want? I think that's what that says. What do you guys want? Yeah. Because yo, I think the only time I've ever heard yo is in a movie. You guys might not. You guys might know it. I don't know if you guys know it. But I watched Totoro, and I remember there was a scene when a boy came and knocked on the door, and then the one that answered it was like, "Oh, what do you want?" And then and they say the exact same phrase. Nan no yoda. Yeah, the big fuzzy gray one, and then it's got like little kids, like little white kids. Well, like white little fluffs, I guess I should call it. But yeah, Totoro. I remember that scene so well. Omaira, nan no yoda. Ooh. Sono kegawa. Oh, so that injury. You've been told to watch it. Well, thankfully I didn't spoil it for you. It's actually really good. I love it. I like the movie. And then this one is Taibatsu o uketeru kana? I don't know if it's uketeru. It is uketeru. Don't really know where to watch it. It might be on Amazon. I'm not sure. Totoro. My Neighbor Totoro. Yeah. It's on Prime Video. I also see it on Netflix and Hulu, but I don't know if they're on there right now because Google lies to me all the time. But it says it's on Prime Video. Yeah, it pauses when like you'll see the animation pause too. Like if I click out, it'll be like, oh, see how it paused? No longer is it moving top right. Now it's back. Oh my gosh. But yeah, Taibatsu o uketeru. So do we ask him if he's receiving punishment, or do we ask him about his injury? I think if we literally just go up to someone and like press them about it and be like, you're receiving corporal punishment, aren't you? You're receiving punishment. I feel like somebody would freak out. So I'm just gonna say, hey, how'd you get hurt? Sono kegawa.
部活でだよ。関係なくね。
関係なくね. So he's saying that it has nothing to do with what he's talking about. Like it is his injury has no connection to what we're talking about. I don't know what the beginning one is. That's a new word for me. Bukatsu is club activities. Okay, so he's saying he got hurt from club. And kankene, kankenaku. I assume I'm right because it sounds like kankene. Kankenaku ne. Regardless. So it's oh, I see. Does it matter? Okay. I thought that it meant that like it had nothing to do with the situation, because kankene is the phrase I hear in anime. But he said kankenaku. Kankenaku ne. Also, I'm sorry, chat, but you guys are getting ads in 55 seconds. So he got hurt from club, and he's asking if it even matters. Oh, now we're getting to the thick of it. Kamoshida did this to you, didn't he? but let me translate the Japanese first, cause like if we translate the Japanese directly, Kamoshida is just Kamoshida. Se is literally fault. Daro, right? So Kamoshida's fault, right? Is how you would say Kamoshida did this to you, right? Oh man, Japanese is so interesting how it cuts out like a lot of the words and just like gets to the nitty gritty sometimes.
Nah, チクったりしねえから証人になってくれよ。
承認になって。All of this is new to me, by the way. I got no idea what he just said. Hey, I won't tell on you, so just be a witness. I see. Chikutari. Nah, chikutari shine. So chikutari is to tell on you. I've never heard that. Where does that come from? Well, it doesn't matter where it comes from, right? I guess the first thing I should just see is if that's right or not. Chikutari. Chikutari, sneaking around. So chikutari, when left alone, is translated as sneaking around. But what about if we add shine? I won't tell you anything. Chikutari shine. Okay, so how is Google translating that? I feel like that's such a roundabout way to be like, I won't tell on you. So I'm just gonna translate this as I won't tell. I think that's the most straightforward. Yeah, I can make that. Just literally just grab chikutari shine and then just slap on I won't tell. And then depending on the context it changes. So chikutari kara. What was the second part? After kara? It was shonin. Shonin ni natte. So shonin is witness. Never any ads. Hey, well, listen, being a subscriber gets you that. So let's go. Shonin. Shonin is literally just witness. Got it. So shonin, whenever it says ninate, ninate is to become that thing. Still not sure who gifted it. A gracious anonymous gifter. That is who. We'll never know. They were anonymous. They are a very kind soul though. and we thank our anonymous gifter for gifting you a gifted sub. Yeah, shonin is witness. Ninate is to become that thing. So become a witness. When it ends in tekure, right, like that. When it ends in kure, I like to think of it as you do something for me. So become a witness for me is essentially, well, not for me, but like become a witness for, like you're doing it, you're asking someone to do it for you, if that makes sense. So that's kind of how kure is in my mind. So, na is hey. That's how you say hey. Nah. But it's like between like classmates and stuff. If you say this to like someone older than you, oh man, you're rude. You're so rude. But yeah, hey, chikutari shine. I won't tell kara. That's why. Shonin ni natte kure yo. Become a witness. I won't tell, so become a witness. Got it.
鴨志田の体罰のさ
Oh, Kamoshida no Taibatsu no Sa. You know what? We've heard of Taibatsu so much. I want to know what the English version actually says instead. Like, in Japanese it's corporal punishment. But I have a feeling it's not corporal punishment in English. I have a feeling that it's going to be more along the lines of, misdeeds, like what's the word I'm looking for? Well, let's look it up. Where's my Japanese dictionary? Jisho. Jisho means dictionary, by the way. Jisho. Taibatsu. It literally just translates as corporal punishment. Why? Corporal punishment is physical punishment that involves deliberate infliction of pain. So isn't that just the same thing as, like, you know, beating someone for information? I don't remember the word in English. But interesting. Haibatsu ne. Yeah, that's a really interesting word. Anyway, I don't know why he ends it in a nosa. Why does he end the sentence in sa? Normally, I know sa from sana, right? And no, not the Spanish, like sana sana kurito de rana, right? Like we're not trying to heal wounds here. We're trying to speak Japanese, and sana usually means like who knows, like that's how it's translated. So that's how I know sa, but there's no na after this one. So like, what the heck is this one doing here? That's like the third time it's appeared, I feel like. I'm trying to like get rid of it one word at a time. Saw. Difference. Why is it translated as difference? Shirushi shoko. No, I don't think that's what that means. Sumna? Skoshi, no, it's not a little bit. Hidari, no, it's not left. Hidattari, I don't even know what that means. Hidattari. Hitotsu, no, it's not one. It's not one thing. It's not by itself. I'm just gonna ignore that. Since I can't answer what Sa is doing there, that means I have to level up my Japanese before I understand it. Which means, this is what we do with words that don't make sense to us. We just ignore them. They're there, and who cares? We move on. That's what we do.
意味わかんねえんだけど。
意味わかんねえ。だけど。He doesn't understand what we're talking about. Oh. We got two choices. We got the top one, which means... Oh, that's how you say kawaii. Okay. Kawaii no ka. And then the other one, which is the bottom one. And the bottom one says, Ikuji ga nai. Ikuji ga nai. Ikuji ga nai. What is ikuji? So he doesn't have ikuji, but I don't know what ikuji means. Oh, ikuji is literally courage. So he doesn't have courage. So he's a coward. Okay, so that's how you say coward. Ikuji ga nai. Ikuji ga nai. Satte. Susunde. I feel like calling him a coward is probably not the right move. But neither is are you scared. I feel like saying, I feel like asking if he's scared, I feel is a little bit better than just outright calling him a coward. So I'm just gonna go with kawaii no ka.
ちげえよ。そっちがデタラメ言ってんだろ。
Chige literally just means wrong. That's how I translate it. As in like we're mistaken. Let's translate the whole entire thing though. Google Translate translates it as, "That's not true, you're the one who's telling lies." Now, I understand the first word sochi. Sochi is like, you know, I guess I would translate that as Sochi, huh? That's a good one. Sochi. Over there, I guess? So yes, he's saying over there, but what he actually means is like us, right? Like our corner, right? Like we're not in his corner anymore. He's talking about this corner now. He's talking about us too. So sochi ga detarame. I didn't know detarame means tell lies, but I'm gonna translate that alone just to make sure that that's what it means. Detarame means nonsense. Okay, detarame itten daro. So we're the ones talking nonsense. I see. ちげえよ。そっちが出たらめ一点。一点 Ite is saying, by the way. So ite, and then daro means it's a confirmation, right? They want a confirmation of like, we're the ones that you're the ones saying nonsense. I kind of want to quickly put that in the G show just to make sure though, because I don't trust I don't trust Google Translate very much. 데타라메. 데타라메. Nonsense, irresponsible remark, codswallop, hogwash, rubbish. Random, but it can also be used as random, haphazard, and unsystemic. Yeah, we're just gonna go with nonsense. I feel like that's right, chat. I feel like that's right. I feel like nonsense makes sense here. But yeah, we're the ones talking nonsense over here.
隠すなって、俺らは知ってんだよ。
So he's telling him, he's like, I'm telling you, don't keep quiet. We, this is how we say, how you say we in Japanese. Ore, the first character, right, is ore. That's how a male says I. When you add a ra, now he's talking about the two of us or the three of us or more. So we, that's why it transforms into a we. So orera, we, shitenda yo, we know, we are in the know. So yeah, he's just trying to convince him that, like, don't keep quiet. We know your situation. We know what you're going through. Trust us.
知ってるって証拠でもあんの?
Shoko is proof, right? So he's asking if we have proof, I think? Because he said shiterute, which means you say that you know. Shoko, which I don't know. Demo, even. Anno? R? Slowest gameplay known to man. That's how it is when you learn a language. That's why we only do it Mondays. If I did this every single day, do you know how boring? Not only boring, right? But do you know, like, how fried my brain would be if I did this every day? Shiterute. Also, this game is more so for learning how to read, by the way. I actually have another game I want to play, like, really badly, because it's more action-packed. It's called Ghostwire Tokyo. We might pick that up soon. I'm not sure, but it's more action-based, so I won't translate as much as I'm doing in this game. Literally, it's just like whatever I understand, I'm going with, and then we're playing, and that's it. This one, since it's slower paced, I like to translate things. By the way, shiteru is you know, or I know. But in this context, it's you know, because we're the ones that said it, right? And then te, that extra te is how you is the reason why this sentence says you say. He's quoting us. That's how you quote. So you say you know. Shoko demo anno, I assume, means is there proof? Let's see if I'm right. I actually am right. Oh man, I just guessed that. How much do we have to take off before it makes no sense? That is the question. On. What if we had a question mark? What if we had the question mark back? So on is there, right? But if we demo on. I'm gonna go back and isolate just those two. But for now, shoko does mean evidence. So I'm glad that I got that one right. Demo on. But an. What if I do demo on no again? But there. Okay. So it requires the entire demo. It requires all of this in order for it to be understood. Got it. What about if we take off demo? It doesn't make sense. Well, the Google Translate can't make sense of it. So I'm going to assume this is a set phrase. Demo on no is a set phrase. Interesting. So is there any proof?
いやだからそれは
He said no, there's not. He literally just ends the sentence as that, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
わけわかんねえよお前。
You're not making any sense. I think that's what he's saying, because wakatteru is to know, and he says wake wakan. Wakan probably is from wakatteru. Wake probably means something. I don't know. Let's just put it in the translator and see what it says. I don't understand, dude. That's a translation. Nowhere in there does it say dude, by the way. Wake wakan. Nah. What is wake? So reason. Wake is reason. Wake wakan. I'm trying to make sense of this. Like, is this like just a set phrase, or is this two words put together? You know what I mean? Like. Like, do I want to remember this as a set phrase, or do I just want to remember this as two separate words, and I can just add anything in front of wakanne, and then have it make sense? Wake wakanne. I'm gonna remember that as a set phrase, to be honest. Wake wakanne. I don't get it. Wake wakanne. Yeah, I'm gonna remember that as a set phrase. I don't understand. Wake wakanne.
つか、もうほっといてくれよ。ぶっちゃけすげえ迷惑。
Oh, meiwaku I understood. Meiwaku is to be like a nuisance or a bother to someone. And tsuka, it's part of our ignore list, so we're not gonna make sense of it. But Google Translate says, seriously, just leave me alone. To be honest, it's such a nuisance. So, otoite probably means leave me alone. Kure, remember, that's for when you're asking someone to do something for you. So, otoite kure, leave me alone, please. Mo means already. So yeah, I guess I could see the translation being just leave me alone as correct. Butake. What the heck is butake? Butake probably means, to be honest, I've never heard of that. Hold on, let's get rid of everything except for butake on the translator. It is. Butake is to be honest. So butake, suge meiwaku. So you're super, you're being a super bother. You're bothering me, seriously. Got it. Well, otoite, leave something alone. Butake, to be honest. Got it. That's two really good words to know. Fine, whatever. Let's go. That's what he said. Or at least that's how I translated it in my head. If you want the direct translation, it's mo, already. E, good. So, already good. Let's go. So, yeah. Fine, whatever. Let's go. That's how I would translate that. I actually understood all of that. Wow. Kraken, thank you for redeeming first. Hello. Welcome in. Kraken is first. I know Yale wanted to be first. But Kraken was the first one to redeem first. So he is the first one to the stream. Move aside, Yale. Anokega, so that injury, futsu is normal, jane means not, so not normal, daro. So he's asking him a rhetorical question of like, oh, that's not normal, right? Soredemo, even so, I don't remember what he said. But I do remember that I understood it as he didn't want to do something. Let's just see if I listen. Oh, he didn't want to admit it. There we go. He didn't want to admit it. Mitome ne. Mitome is to admit. Ne is a not. So I don't even need a translator for this one. That injury. It's not normal, right? Even so, he didn't want to admit it. I didn't understand a single word. It went from I understood everything to what language are we talking in? Oh no. Oh no, I gotta translate this entire thing. So, Google Translate says, if we keep going like this, the ball game tournament will be over. It'll be over just like that, huh? So, what Chimao? I think when it ends in Chimao, or in Mao, right? When it ends in Mao, I think things will happen on their own, right? Like it's like, because I've heard that ending so much, I just cannot remember like how it's used, but I'm piecing it together. I'm thinking that the Mao ending happens when something will like naturally turn out that way, if that makes sense. Like if something isn't done, that's what's gonna happen. And in this case, it'll be over. Owari, or Owari, as I know it more, Owari is to be finished, to be done. So Owachimao. So yeah, it makes sense with the sentence actually. So if things keep progressing like this, it'll be over. Yeah. Like that'll be the consequence for not doing anything, if that makes sense. I'm starting to understand it. I'm starting to. What is these other words though? That's what I want to know. So, kono choshi. What is choshi? Kono choshi de. Yatetara is if or when you do something. So if we keep going like this. Okay, so based on the translation, kono choshi de, I'm going to assume this means if at this pace, or like if we keep going like this, kono choshi de yatte oh yeah, that's where the if it comes in, right? Like if we keep doing this, right? If we keep going like this, Kyugi Taikai. Oh yeah. That's the word that we needed to remember, but we didn't. Kyugi Taikai. I see. Kyugi Taikai. Interesting. So Kyugi Taikai is the ball game, right, that we were talking about earlier. I'm starting to understand it. Oh shoot, is it time already? I am seeing a oh, no, it's not time. I will remind everyone that Salad is supposed to be streaming soon. So, if you guys do enjoy Kingdom Hearts, please pop on over. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, by the way, her name on Twitch is Caesar My Salad. So there you go. Anyway, let's have a listen again.
この調子でやってたら球技大会が終わっちまうな。
Choshi. Wait, does he not pronounce the I in Choshi?
この調子でやってたら
He
球技大会が終わ
doesn't.
っちまうな。
Kono Choshi. Kono Choshi de.
この調子でやってたら球技大会が終わっちまうな。
He doesn't pronounce the I. Okay, that's so huge. That is huge. Okay, so この調子でやってたら. Okay. So that's how you make it flow better. Got it. What about Kyugi Taikai? I want to see how he says that.
この調子でやってたら球技大会が終わっちまうな。
If you guys can't like understand what I'm reading, I'm gonna go ahead and do it again and then poop poop, you know, follow along with my mouse.
この調子でやってたら球技大会が終わっちまうな。
I see. Kyugi Taikai. One more time.
この調子でやってたら球技大会が終わっちまうな。
Wachimaona. Got it. Okay, so the only thing he put like any difference in is choshi. Choshi, which is this word right here. Choshi. He gets rid of the I. この調子でやってたら、球技大会が終わっちまう。Got it. That's so helpful. Oh shoot, we get to respond to that. What the heck? All right, let's look at our options. So this one, the first one says let's split up. The second one says leave it to yourself, and the last one says I left it to you. So what the heck does this mean? How do you read this in Japanese? Let's see. Tewake shio. Tewake? I think I've heard that in anime, but I don't hear the te normally. I just hear the wake. Little wake. That's exactly how I hear it. Listen, sometimes they speak too fast, okay? So like, they'll be like reading a sentence and all I catch is like they'll be like wake, and I'm like, oh, wake, okay. So that's how you say split up. Nope, it's te wake. Okay, so I finally know how to say split up in Japanese. Te wake shio. Te wake. What about the second one? 自分に任せろ。自分 means myself, and then makasero is leave it to like you know, leave me in charge, right? So 自分に任せろ literally just means leave it to me. So at least Google Translate got that one right. What about the last one? Makaseta. Makaseta. Now Google Translate says leave it to me. It's not leave it to me. Makaseta is, I assume he's talking to him, right? So to the yellow guy, I'll leave it to you. So I could say split up, leave it to me, or I'm leaving it to you. I leave it to you. I'm gonna say we do makaseta, or no, so sorry. Tewake shio, because I just learned that, so let's do that. Tewake shio.
そっちの方が早いか。
そっちの方が早い。ん? So it like I understand that he's saying that I'm faster, but I don't understand if he's saying that like I'm not understanding if he's saying it'll be faster that way, or if he's saying I'll be faster without him. I think he's trying to say it'll be faster that way. It just sounds weird. Sochi no hoga. Yeah, because ho is like method, so that method, sochi no ho. Haye. Yeah, it'll be faster that way. I think that's what he's saying. I'm not even gonna translate it. I'm trusting my instincts. It says it'll be faster that way. Let's move on.
俺は実習棟で部活前のやつを捕まえる。教室棟は任せるわ。
Oh. What did he say? Did he just curse my entire family? Oh man, I gotta translate this entire thing. I don't know anything that he's just said to me. It just sounded like. Okay, so let me break it down so it's less confusing for me. Well, first let's go with the English. I'll catch the guys in the training building before club activities. I'll leave the classroom building to you. Okay, so that's what he's trying to say. So now we gotta break it down, right? 俺は自習棟で自習棟でThat is a new word and I don't understand it, so we're gonna isolate it. Isolate the big word. 自習棟 How does he say it?
俺は実習棟で部活前のやつを捕まえる。
自習棟
教室棟は任せるわ。
Does he not even like say to? Like where'd the other O go?
俺は実習棟で部活前のやつを捕まえる。教室棟は任せるわ。
I see. So he made it a little bit louder on the O to signify that there's actually two of them.
俺は実習棟で部活前のやつを捕まえる。
Okay.
教室棟は任せるわ。
Okay. So 自習棟 That's a hard one. Bro, I'm breaking my mouth trying to say that one. 自習棟 I'm gonna break it down further. 自習 自習 Yeah. Okay. 自習首都 自習棟 Got it. 自習棟 I got confidence in that one. 自習棟 I wanted to say it too fast that time. 自習棟 自習棟 自習棟で俺は自習棟で something. Let's go back to the full thing. So the next one is 部活前のやこ部活前のやこWell, I know that Bukatsu is club activities. Maya is before, and I know that the English says before club activities. Bukatsu to, but what does this word, yakko mean? So like you should fix your posture? If you redeem it. Otherwise, I'm going all the way down here. All right. See you later, chat. I'm down here. Hi. Hello. I'm so far away. I don't think even the camera can pick me up. Rep your back. Yes, it is. It's a rip. It's been a rip. It has been a rip. But no, what does yako? Yako. There's a space in between the ya and ko. So yako. What does that mean? Yeah. Salad is live. Oh shoot. Well, if you guys wanna head on over, feel free to. She's doing her she's doing her Kingdom Hearts stream, and I'm sure she's gonna rage because she's doing like really hard parts right now. Also, it's funny how she's streaming, and it ain't even time for her to stream yet. She's an overachiever, that's for sure. She is an overachiever. You should collab with her. No, Mondays are our solo streams. And then tomorrow is Kaz's solo stream. And my day off. Which I'm actually considering doing not tomorrow, right? But I'm actually considering Tuesdays being our Ghostwire Tokyo days. I feel like I really want to play Ghostwire Tokyo. Like, it looks so much fun. And it'll be funny because I'm gonna miss like so much of the Japanese because I'm not gonna have time to translate it. I'm just gonna be like on the go. I'm just gonna like listen and I'm gonna be like, oh, I think they said this, and then I'm gonna be totally wrong, which will be funny. But anyway, Yoko. Yoko, what is the meaning of Yoko? Oh, sorry. I did not isolate it good enough. What? Yoko got translated to Yats, which is guy. I guess. What if I just don't do bukatsu? Like what if I literally just do mae no yako? What if we just isolate mae no yako? It gets translated to the previous guy. Okay, so it is a set phrase. I can't make it any shorter or any, like, I can't trim off any more. This is a set phrase that means before club activities. So, bukatsu no mae no yako. Okay. 部活前のyakoを捕まえる。You know, I should have known that. Like, when I break it down and it's not so overwhelming, I actually know 捕まえる means to catch. So, this is actually the first time I have it. I'm seeing it written down though. So, 捕まえる. If I remember how to spell it, that'll be fine. I think that'll be great, but I'm not gonna bother too much in remembering the spelling. Just maybe bukatsu. Bukatsu might come up a lot in this playthrough. Game through. But yeah, I might bother to remember this. Like, I know that this is like a 5. This is the kanji for 5. This is the kanji for mouth. And this just looks like a B, so that's easy to remember. This I know means to talk. But these 3 dots right here, next to the talking, means water. I know that. So, bukatsu. And okay, so yeah, that's a good word to memorize, bukatsu. Bukatsu mae no yako o tsukumaeru. Let's have a listen. Now that I know the first sentence.
俺は実習棟で部活前のやつを捕まえる。教室とは任せるわ。
教室。教室。
俺は実習棟で部活前のやつを捕まえる。教室とは任せるわ。
教室。There's too many S's. Did he say sh? Let me pull up the sentence in question to Google Translate. 教室 教室と I see. So this kanji, same with this one over here, right? It means building. I see. So, to literally means building. So, jishu, right? Jishu being the other building. And then, hyoshitsu to. Let's see if I can hear the to in kyoshitsu.
俺は実習棟で部活前のやつを捕まえる。教室とは任せるわ。
He says it very softly, but I hear it. I barely hear it. He says, toa, toa, toa. See if you guys can hear it.
俺は実習棟で部活前のやつを捕まえる。教室とは任せるわ。
I'm not gonna move my mouse this time.
俺は実習棟で部活前のやつを捕まえる。教室とは任せるわ。
教室. Does he say 教室?
俺は実習棟で部活前のやつを捕まえる。教室とは任せるわ。
教室. 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 I think he's getting rid of the I and T. 教室. 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 教室.
俺は実習棟で部活前のやつを捕まえる。教室とは任せるわ。
教室. 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 I'm having such a hard time with like trying to copy his manner of speech. Like, what is he doing here that is different from kyoshitsu? Because he's not saying the tsu part, right? He's saying kyoshitsu. Kyoshitsu. I think that's it. Kyoshitsu. Kyoshitsu. Yeah, I think that's literally it. Kyoshitsu.
俺は実習棟で部活前のやつを捕まえる。教室とは任せるわ。
教室. Yeah, like 教室. I think that's it. 教室とは Hmm. That's hard. Like he is dropping like way too many syllables. He's dropping way too many syllables. I'm normally used to the sounding out every single word, or not word, but every single syllable, like kyoshitsu, right? Because like that's what beginners do. They say every single word, and so like for example, like if somebody were learning English, they would say, "What are you doing?" instead of "What you doing." Like I just dropped like a whole bunch of letters. Like where'd they all go? Kyoshitsu. Kyoshitsu. Kyoshitsu.
俺は実習棟で部活前のやつを捕まえる。教室とは任せるわ。
Kyoshitsu. I have to be able to do that consistently though. So I'm gonna be stuck here for a little bit while I like get comfortable saying kyoshitsu. 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 Kyoshitsu.
俺は実習棟で部活前のやつを捕まえる。教室とは任せるわ。
教室。
俺は実習棟で部活前のやつを捕まえる。教室とは任せるわ。
教室。教室と。教室とは。Yeah, I genuinely think he's literally just saying 教室. Bro, it is so smooth. Like when you can do it correctly, it is super smooth. But like when you're a learner and you're trying to like copy him, it doesn't come out right. There's too much T. There's too much T still. Kyoshitsu. Like I can't do it. I can't do it very well. Oh man. That's hard. Kyoshitsu. Ew. I'm breaking my mouth. He does it so lovely though.
俺は実習棟で部活前のやつを捕まえる。教室とは任せるわ。
See? He does the s part like there's no T.
俺は実習棟で部活前のやつを捕まえる。教室とは任せるわ。
Wait, I think I got it. Is he just dropping the T and then turning the I into an E? Kyoshitsu.
俺は実習棟で部活前のやつを捕まえる。教室とは任せるわ。
Kyoshitsu. Yeah, I think he's just dropping the T. Kyoshitsu. Kyoshitsu. It sounds so unnatural for me, by the way, because I learned Kyoshitsu. So that's how I kind of expected it to be enunciated, but like this guy is not enunciating it like that whatsoever. Kyoshitsu. 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 Kyoshitsu.
俺は実習棟で部活前のやつを捕まえる。教室とは任せるわ。
Kyoshitsu. Yeah, I think that's it. Kyoshitsu. Kyoshitsu とは任せるわ。I feel pretty confident. I may not be like 100% correct, but like I feel like I got pretty close. So what's if I translate the entire thing again, right? I want to know what building and what building we're going to. So the first building is the training building. So jishu is training. Okay. And then kyoshitsu is the classroom. Kyoshitsu. 教室とは 任せるわ。うん。自信がある。I'm confident. I'm confident in that. I'm actually confident I got it down. 教室。うん。教室。俺は自主だ。自主。俺は自主。How do you pronounce this one again?
俺は実習棟で部活前のやつを捕まえる。
自習棟で。
教室棟は任せるわ。
OK。自習棟で。自習棟で。
俺は実習棟で部活前のやつを捕まえる。
自習棟で。
教室棟は任せるわ。
OK。自習棟。棟。We know as building, so this is actually a good kanji to remember. Toe. Like your big toe. I mean, it kind of looks like your big toe because it's Tokyo. I actually don't know if this kanji is the same one used in Tokyo, but like it makes it easier to remember. That's for sure. I know that this means like tree. I see kanji for like car. Not car, sorry. It just kind of looks like a window, but I'm thinking of a rice paddy field, yeah. And then this one up here that looks like an airplane a little bit. Yeah, this should be easy to remember. To. 俺は教室と教室 Now that I know how to say 教室 it's stuck in my vocabulary. Get it out. 俺は自習とで部活前の夜行を捕まえる。So I'll catch the guy in the training building before club activities. And then he's gonna leave the classroom to me. 教室とは任せるわ。Got it! Okay, I'm happy. I'm continuing.
覚えたやつに3年のバレー部がいた。確か 3C のやつだ。
3C. Okay, so we gotta go to classroom C. Or 3C. Classroom 3C. Remember, the number is the floor, so third floor, and then the classroom C. But I just kind of like saying classroom 3C. Salad is struggling? Oh no! Listen, tell her I send her all of my effort. Or not, sorry, not effort, sorry. I send her all of my luck. There we go. Tell her that. Swifty sends you all his luck. 覚えた something. I don't know most of these words, by the way. 覚えた I know means remember, but in the past. 3年 is 3 years. Bare something. Is this? Oh wait, no, this is club, right? This is club because I remember it. There was a B in it. I remember there was a B. And this one I guess means classroom. She needs more. I'm out of my lucky juice. My lucky power. It's gone. Inai. Oops, sorry. That is the wrong button. I want to translate this entire thing. So, okay, so according to Google Translate, the entire thing says One of the people I remember was a third year volleyball player. I think he was in 3C. Got it. So let's break it down because I do want to see if I can remember at least some of these words. that would be ideal. If I could remember some words, that'd be nice. So boita is remember, but in the past, right? Oboita yako ni. Why does it say yako? Is he saying? Let's see. Does he say yako or yachts? Because this is yachts, right?
覚えたやつに3年のバレー部がいた。確
Yeah,
か
yachts.
3C のやつだ。
Wait, does this mean that he said yachts over here too then? Or was it? There was one of these. Oh, right here, yachts.
俺は実習棟で部活前のやつを捕まえる。教室棟は
Yachts.
任せ
He
るわ。
did say yachts. It's not yoka. Google Translate was wrong. It led me astray. No. No, it led me astray. Okay, so yachts. So yachts means guy, by the way. So obaita yachts ni. So the guy, remember? 3年のバレー部 Boo. Are we playing Mario? Why does it say boo? バレー部がいた。So third year volleyball player. バレ部. What does boo mean? If I like isolate boo, right? I don't want to translate it just alone, right? So I'm gonna leave bare next to it. Barebu. So volleyball club. It translates that to volleyball club. What if I just do bu on its own? Bu means department. Okay. Got it. Barebu. So I would personally, I know that the Google Translate translates this as third year volleyball player. I would personally translate this as third year in the volleyball club. That's what I would translate it as. There's a third year in volleyball club. What about the second one? This second sentence. 確か means, I would personally translate that as if I remember correctly, but I know Google is gonna translate it as like I'm sure. But I mean, same thing, right? Like, if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure, you know, they all mean the same thing, right? Like you're kind of doubting your fuzzy memory, but like you're pretty sure. And then this one is Sanshi no Yats. So it's a guy in 3C.
覚えたやつに3年のバレー部がいた。確か 3C のやつだ。
Got it. Hold on, give me a second. I think we're good. um, so yeah, let's play this again.
覚えたやつに3年のバレー部がいた。確か 3C のやつだ。
So, how I would translate this is I remember a guy in third year of volleyball club activities, volleyball club, and then Ita is just part of their there is. Tashka, if I remember correctly, it's a guy in 3C. That's how I would translate that.
そいつも城でひどくやられてた。もしかしたら怪我とかしてるかもな。
I feel like I should know at least part of the sentence, but I'm having a hard time like keeping up with just like listening. そいつも I feel like I should know that. I've heard that enough times. Don't know what this is. ひどくやられてた。ひどい means terrible. I know that. I just don't know why it's connected to やられた。やられてた。ひどくやられた。やられてた。I'm not sure. もしかしたら I would translate that as what if 怪我とかしてるかもな怪我とかしてるとか怪我とかしてるかもOh, injury. Things like injury. Were done, maybe, perhaps. I feel like I'm missing like a really big piece of the sentence. So let's just translate it and then see if I can learn something new about in a sentence, you know? So Google Translate translates this as he got beaten up so badly at the castle too. Maybe he's injured or something. I see. I was missing the he's injured part for this last part. And then もしかしたら I would translate that still as what if, but I can understand why it got translated to maybe, because it can also be like perhaps, you know. そいつも I guess. Okay, so そいつも is like that person too. Okay. He too. Shiro de. So Shiro castle. So this is the word for castle, not the word for white. Man, I really have to remember that Shiro means castle in this because I'm so used to being like Shiro for white and not Shiro for castle. You know, they sound the exact same. It's crazy. そいつも後ろでひどくやられてた。I wanna know how ひどくやられてた means that he got beaten up badly. Like what makes that phrase mean he got beaten up? Like hidoku. Yeah, because if yeah, this is the problem, right? Like if I isolate hidoku yararete ta, it gets translated to it was a terrible experience. So what makes it translate to I got beaten up badly? You know what I mean? Is it literally just if I add the shirode, like at the castle? Shiro, where's the ro? Shiro. Oh, there it is, shirode. He was beaten badly at the castle. Yeah, literally, if I just add shirode, then hidoku yararete ta gets translated as got beaten up badly. This is I still don't understand. Hidoi yararete ta. Yararete ta. I think it's the rare in yaru that is making me confused. Like, how does yaru, which means to do, become something different at when you say yararete ta, you know? So maybe if I just focus on yararete ta. No, because Google Translate again changes the meaning. It literally says, I was fooled. Like, why? Why does it keep changing like that? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. Yararete. Got it. It changed again. Wow. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do, right? I'm just going to, instead of torturing myself and going and like seeing exactly like how the grammar and all, sorry, I hit the mic. Instead of going through and like being like, oh, how does this one word, or not one word, but one character change everything, you know? Instead of like torturing myself over it, I'm just gonna go and say hidoku yararete ta literally just means beaten up badly. And I'm just gonna leave it at that until I understand it one day why it means beaten up badly. That means I'm gonna have to learn even more Japanese before I fully understand it and unravel that mystery, but this is gonna stay a mystery for me. そいつも城でひどくやられてた。もしかしたら、怪我とかしてるかもな。Let's listen.
そいつも城でひどくやられてた。もしかしたら、怪我とかしてるかもな。
Okay. Yeah, I understand why it means that he was beaten up at the castle too. Maybe he got beaten up badly too. Or maybe he has injuries. I understand now.
とにかく何かあったら連絡する。頼んだぜ。
Oh, I understand all this. Let's go back to Japanese. I understand and I'm not like confused about. Okay, so とにかく means anyway. I don't remember if he said nanika or nanka, but nanka attara. So if something comes up, renraku suru, contact him. Tanonda ze. He's counting on me. I just want to quickly see what he said here. Did he say nanika or nanka?
とにかく何かあったら連絡する。頼ん
Nanika.
だぜ。
Nanika. Got it. Renrak. Okay, so this is probably a word that I'm gonna try to remember. So this means, or not this means, but this looks like car to me, and this looks like a chair. So a cherry car. I know it's a weird way to remember that. It's not what that means, but it looks like that. Anyway, I know this means mouth. This might mean woman. And then this, I don't know what it means, but it's... to me, kind of looks like the... either the hiragana or katakana word for hole. And then the top kind of just looks like a failing grade, like somebody just slapped an F on my report card and just said, "You failed!" So, renrak suru, tanonda. Tanonda should be easier to remember another day though. Renrak is gonna be harder to do, so I'm gonna do this one first. Cool. We finally got through all of that, and now we need to go to the top right, which says Sunnen something. No barebu something or something. Those are some new words. Those are some new words. Sorry. Let me translate this entire thing. Well, Google Translate says, find a third-year volleyball club member. Ooh. Also, in Japanese, it says Sannensei. Sannensei. Why does it say Sannensei? Let's quickly look. Just Sannensei. Sannensei is 3rd grade. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. So 3rd grade. 3rd grade's volleyball club member. Are buin. Okay, so there's no in. Okay. So when it's in speech, they cut it to bu, barebu. But when it's in writing, they say barebuin. So volleyball club member. Oh, sagase. I know sagase. I actually know sagase. Sagase means to find. I just didn't know that's how you write it. So let's see. We need to go up the stairs. How much time has has passed? 2 hours. So why does it say 1? Weird. And I've been here the whole time. True. But yeah, no, what I'm thinking of is like, I save it here, right? Because this is a good place to save. And then we continue this next time, because I feel like we didn't get far, But like, I got a lot of Japanese in, and we actually learned that shitsu, kyoshitsu, is just pronounced kyoshitsu. That one was like a miracle. That one was a miracle. I don't know how I did that one, but yeah, I think we ended here for today. Because if I start another one, I'm gonna be here for like another 2 hours, and I don't want to be here for another 2 hours. My brain is gonna explode. So yeah, we'll just end it here, and then we'll pick it up next Monday. But we will go over to Salad. I'm gonna rate her, since I remember, since I actually remember for once. But yeah, we're gonna rate Salad, and then I will see you guys on Wednesday for Temtem. Don't forget to tomorrow, counts as a solo stream too. So, you guys will not be lonely. By the way, if you guys are new, don't forget to follow, subscribe, depending on where you're watching from, because I do multi-stream. And then, if you guys want to know my schedule or anybody else's schedule, that is in the Discord, provided in Twitch or YouTube. I'm sure you'll find it in the About section somewhere. But yeah, please feel free to join Discord. It is 18 plus, and there are a lot of like-minded people on there. So if you want people to play with, feel free to join. And also, me and all the other streamers are on there all the time. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Let's go raid Salad. There's a pretty good spot to end it on. Alrighty, guys. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye bye. Don't forget, I'm not forgetting about you guys on YouTube. I will send you guys a link. Oh, sorry. That is not the link. This is the link. There we go. Thank you guys so much for stopping by the way. And if you guys are on TikTok, just make yourself over to YouTube or Twitch. And no, just go over to Twitch and type in Caesar My Salad. But yeah. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye bye.